Morning all. Just thought I'd bring the weekly update on a road show today. Getting a bit bored of the same four walls, so thought I'd do it while I'm just out. Just a quick one this week. Obviously, as you'll all know, we've been put into Tier 3, so therefore there is further restrictions in place. Just make sure you visit the government's website or local county FA's website, and the guidance is all there. So I think a lot of it's restrictions with regards to travel from Tier 2 to Tier 3, etc. One of the updates that they have done is the limit, or the recommended limit, on the number of adults attending the games, which is one per child. One per player. We've already implemented that from last week, so that's, I would suggest that goes across the board. Now we want to keep playing for as long as possible, and obviously we'll continue to follow any guidance that's put out there. Same again at the venues this week. A lot better last week. Big improvement. Obviously there's still room for improvement. We can't sort of relax on our laurels and just think, let's just stick to the rules that are in place. 11-a-side, we're getting a lot of 11-a-side teams that, to be fair, are sort of arranging their own games. They're also changing kickoffs last minute. That's not a problem, but just bear in mind, if you do change the kickoffs, then we need to know. We're allocating referees to games, and obviously they need to know. Sometimes they're doing 2, maybe 3 games in a day, so let's make us aware of the changes that are being made. Okay, 3, confirming your refs. We're still getting a lot of refs that aren't getting the games confirmed. We're on Friday now, and I've had 4 calls this morning to say that they haven't had the games confirmed. If they're not confirmed by Thursday morning, then I'm going to suggest to them that they take another game. So I'll get them confirmed as quickly as possible. Again, moving on, cancellations. We know it's going to be a tough time over the next couple of months. It's becoming a bit of a headache, which, obviously we'll deal with it from our side. One thing I would ask is, I keep saying it, I said it last week, I'm 100% certain there's games that are getting cancelled just for the sake of 1 or 2 players. That isn't acceptable. It's not acceptable. It's not fair on the opponents. If you can't fulfil a fixture due to COVID or players isolated, that isn't an issue whatsoever. But let's be honest about it. There's a lot of games going down where I know that obviously, technically, they just have the short of 1 or 2 players. I mean, to cancel a game on a Saturday night for an 8:45 kickoff the following day due to players isolated, be honest with you, don't believe it. Don't believe it at all. No schools are in on Saturday, so if you're cancelling that late on, there's ulterior motives. So just carry on and try and do what you can, folks. At the end of the day, we're all in this together. We've got to try and get football on, but just remember, if you cancel a game for the sake of 2 players, then technically there's probably about another 20 that don't get a game of football, and at this moment in time they want to play as much as possible. Okay, like I say, it's a quick one this week. Hopefully, if there's any more communication come through from Manchester FA, I'll relay that to you in due course. Thanks very much.